5 tips on how to colour in your Monet colouring book. Right, so I've had an opportunity to test my colouring book. Here it is. It's got a lovely glossy cover, a lovely illustration on the back. And I did this colouring book because I thought some of these impressionist artists, you know, they really have like a pencil pastel feel about them. So I thought they would translate really well into colouring books. So I painstakingly sketched each illustration. You can buy computer generated colouring books where they put the illustration in and the image is computer generated images just don't have the same delicacy, and they sometimes don't even make any sense because they join up lines that shouldn't be joined up. But I also wanted the illustration to be almost as impressionistic as the painting, so that when you went over it with your pencils, it would create a really nice effect. So I made some mistakes colouring in. I did some tests. Let's go through these pages. So we've got some landscapes here, and you've got the illustration and then a really nice reference photo there. So that's really nice. I did find that really super handy. And there's, I can't remember how many illustrations there are now, forgive me. This is, I think, one of my favourites, which is also the one why I put it on the back, Agapanthus. So I really like that. And then there's this one. I mean, they're all beautiful. And I'm a floral painter. And having coloured them in, I know that you can actually learn Monet. I think it's actually quite good if you think of using pencils as a paint. I mean, obviously you can't use them quite the same way, but you can certainly get a very good texture with the pencils, building up the layers in the background. And you can obviously add your own flair if you like. So I really like it. So let's have a look at one of the ones I did. Oops, spoiler alert. So the best one I did was, that one I hadn't quite finished, that one that keeps flicking to, is this one. So I really like this. Now, I used really cheap colouring pencils. I reckon if you used proper artist's colouring pencils, you would even get a better saturation of colour. So I'd give you 3 tips. So, well, more than 3 maybe. My first tip would be to use blunter pencils in the first instance. So when you're blocking in the background, etc., use a blunter pencil to bring up. I've got the video anyway, you'll see me doing it. I'll do a fast forward video of the whole process after, but because I fast forward it, you lose the benefit of what I'm saying. So use blunter pencils to block in the nice background, and you can leave gaps because you're going to build layers up. It gives you a bit more saturation. You're obviously never going to get the saturation of paint, but you know, you get a really nice effect. So these were really cheap colouring pencils that I actually just pinched off my children who just use these for school. I mean, they're not professional grade or anything, super cheap. And then when you want to come to make more refined marks, obviously then you would use the sharpened pencil. So yeah, I found it okay. The second tip is wash your hands, because I had just been potting up soil, thought I'd washed my hands, and look what I did. I don't know whether it was the soil or the dirty rubber. I got myself a rubber out of one of these artists' rubbers out of my art supply pack, and of course you can see, I don't know whether it was that caused the dirt. The third thing is to put a piece of card underneath the paper. See, my hands are still dirty from soil now, so I'm not even taking my own advice. So that when you colour in, you're not wrecking the colouring in page underneath. So that's really nice. And it really created no problems underneath by just, this was actually the packaging that the book came in from Amazon, and I just cut out a size and slipped it underneath there. The fourth thing is, and possibly the final thing, unless I think of something else, is to brush off any excess or blow it off, or shake the book around outside, because obviously look what happened when I closed the page. I made a dirty mess. So just remember, because you obviously will get the dust and the shavings from the colouring in, so just remember to sweep those off. Don't sweep them actually, because you might smudge them. Just take the book outside and go and blow it down the guard. Blow the page, shake the page around, whatever you do. Or even put some tissue between these two pages if you want to keep it really beautiful. But even if you do use tissue, you'll still need to remove the dust. So that's my advice on colouring in. And I guess maybe number 5 is to just keep the strokes very painterly. So you're not colouring in like you would colour in a pattern. So for instance, where you're literally just blocking in a block of flat colour. Keep the strokes painterly. Imagine you're painting a picture rather than colouring in a picture, which is why I did the book actually, so that you would, you know, if you're thinking about painting, not ready to commit to all the supplies, you can get a really, really good effect by using colouring pencils and just, you know, studying the masters, in this case, Monet. So we'll do this one, this Christmas rose here. And I actually ran out of time. I had to go and do another project. But you can see, again, a really nice effect. Building up the layers. Don't be afraid to colour over what you've already coloured in to create some sort of depth and shape and form in your, and textures in your colouring in. And I'm no expert. I don't colour in with pencils hardly ever. So you may be even more expert. You may be able to just take it to the next level. I suspect if you use professional grade colouring pencils, you will get an even better result. And if you take a little bit more time than me, and if you follow my other tips so that you don't dirty your page, crease your page, or make any other errors, then I think you're going to have a really nice time with this book. And I think you're also going to learn a lot. Now, I have painted this painting. If you want to see me do that, and I've done that in oil, if you want to see me do that, I'll put the link below. But here you are, just to quickly flip. I love this one, dandelions. This will be challenging, I think. This is going to be, you know, for perhaps leave this till you've had a few goes at the other ones. This is a bit like Where's Wally? Expect him to be hiding somewhere in there. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this colouring book. Please let me know how you get on. If you do order one, you can order it from Amazon. I'll put the link below. I have an Amazon shop now. And just to let you know, as you have to, that there is a commission. I mean, I think because of the price of the objects that I list, because I list projects that I like and that I use, not projects that are going to make me a load of money in commission, because I'm not an affiliate link person. You know, I just did it. I wanted a shop so that I could put all my products in one place rather than linking hundreds of products underneath my video. And as it turns out, I get a few pennies commission if you were to buy through my link. So it all helps, because I still have to buy supplies and things to do these videos and to, you know, demonstrate things to you. But so it sort of compensates me a bit for that. But it really isn't. It's not going to feed my family. So, but I have to put it, you know, I have to let you know, just to be honest and upfront and open about that. Anyway, let me know what you think and have a go. Please do. And, you know, put put some reviews if you like it, or if you don't, but, you know, obviously I hope you do. I mean, I did go to a lot of trouble to make this. It took me quite a long time to draw all these individual pictures and pick out all the kind of the important bits without sort of spoiling the image by getting in too much detail. So I mean, I love this one. I may have a go. I may order some professional colouring pencils and have another go, and then I'll do another video on that. But I'm also working on some more books, so yeah, let me know what you think. I'm going to fast forward now. You're going to see the fast forwarded versions of me colouring in those two pictures. So when you have a go, just bear in mind my tips. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and support the channel and like and share with your friends and all that jazz. See you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.